I'm with Target Corporation, and we're doing a little volunteering work here today. We're working with some of the other volunteers and also the police department of West Allis, and we're doing bike registration. And what that is just taking the serial number of the bike and registering it with the city of West Allis. So if it ever gets stolen or anything like that, we can register the bike and make sure it gets found that way. So somebody would come in with the serial number of their bike, which is located underneath it, and then fill out a little sheet, a little form that identifies the bike, the color, the model, if it's a male or female bike. And then we give them a little stamp to put right on their bike. And with that, we also get a free helmet as well. Right now, we got about 30 to 40 that we've already registered. And like I said, we got a whole bunch of helmets there, and we have about, I'd say, 75 more in bags behind there as well.
Well, Night Out is just a great opportunity for the community to come together. We're all about building neighborhoods, and this is one aspect of bringing everybody from different neighborhoods together and really start, having a more cohesive approach to their community, understanding all the things, the very great things that we do within this community. So it's great to see the fire department, the health department, Aurora is here, Target is here. They're all members of our community and do a great job in supporting law enforcement. A lot of it is just the sharing of food. You see all the young kids that are playing on the events that we have, all the different, the rock wall and all the balloon rooms and all that kind of stuff. Plus, our reserves do a great chicken barbecue. They're close to 1,000 chickens or 1,000 dinners this year, which is going to be a record for them. One of the things that we do at National Night Out is sort of an informational and educational opportunity for us to show what law enforcement officers go through. In April of this year, one of our officers was driving on 70th and National, and a drunk driver who was twice the limit for drunk driving ran through a red light and T-boned our squad. So our officer was Andy Matter. He was slightly injured in this, but it just shows everybody that drunk driving and drinking and driving is not what you should be doing as far as exercising personal responsibility. So we brought it here tonight so young people can see what's going on, and so they can ask a lot of questions. They go up and touch it and take a look at it and get a real clear understanding of how bad it is to drink and drive. Officer Matter is doing extremely well. That evening he was checked out at Frederick Hospital and was released the following morning, but as you can imagine, seeing a speeding 3,000-pound bullet coming at you is a very eye-opening experience. But as you can see, these cars are really developed to protect the officer, and Officer Matter used everything that he could within his power to protect themselves in this particular vehicle, and we're very happy that the vehicle withstood that impact.
I think the biggest importance is that it brings neighbors together from all over the city, and some of them people you recognize from your immediate neighborhood, other people you meet from other neighborhoods, and it just kind of generally makes the city stronger. I think they do a good job of keeping what's popular, but yet bringing in enough new things to have something new for kids and families to see every year. I've always been a dessert judge, which if you get the right category where you don't have to eat 14 brownies, it's a very pleasurable experience, but you got to get the right category. And my children love spraying the fire hose every year.
Well, National Night Out, again, is just completely West Allis. It shows all sorts of different facets of the community coming together, the school district, the fire department, the police, city government. We're all here together. These are the things that make a city a cool city. I had chicken dinner. We had chicken for dinner. It's a little tradition in my house. 21 years ago, this week when my son was born, I brought the police reserve chicken dinner to my wife in the hospital. So every year now, because it's National Night Out didn't coincide that week, but every year now we have police reserve barbecue chicken this week for dinner.
Well, I think it's important for neighbors to get together, come together as a community, see all the different services that we as a community provide, and just get out, have a good time, enjoy the weather. I just, for the first time, judged a dessert contest. I'm pretty sure that was my favorite thing. But the kids love the bouncy houses. They love it a lot. And the SWAT truck behind us here, very cool.
The Sheriff's Department, Milwaukee County Sheriff's Department, it's Bearcat, which is basically what it is. It's a armored personnel carrier. It's used for officer rescues, like if an officer would get wounded or shot, they would bring this in, which you can see it has the hatch up there. So it carries officers. It allows an officer to take a position where they can cover with a long gun or a weapon, cover the threat. It's bulletproof glass, it's bulletproof armor. It'll take up to a 50 caliber round. And then the other officers travel in the back, and they would get out in a systematic plan and extract that officer that got injured. That's mainly what they're used for. They're also used for barricaded subjects or serving search warrants, high-risk search warrants, stuff like that. The Waukesha Sheriff's Department has one, Milwaukee County Sheriff's Department has one, Milwaukee PD has one, but it is an area, most of them are acquired on a grant through the federal government, so each area of the state has a Bearcat that can be used by any of the departments in the area.
I believe that's a great event that it happens for the last, I believe, 14 years and more. I think the city, I mean, all the involvement from the citizens' involvement between the school district and the city just as well, and various organizations, I think it makes City of West Allis look great. I mean, it gives up West Allis potential with the kids and trust within our community.
I think this is a small town. This is what community is. This is where everybody gathers and sees all different aspects of the city. It's very good.
Well, I basically think it's a very nice event. Gets you out in the city, gets you to meet your neighbors. Better than sitting home watching Dancing with the Stars. It's just a good opportunity to get out and meet your friends and neighbors. Well, I've been a judge for the dessert contest for the last 5 years, so that obviously would be my favorite.
It's awesome. I went to it every year since I was a kid. I love it. Seeing the police and fire trucks, the food, and seeing everybody in the community.